Greetings and welcome. It is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024, and wanted to kind of just alert everybody that there is a new exchange traded fund that Simplify ETFs has launched. It looks like it started trading first week of this month. It is YGLD. So when I first saw this, I got a little jazzed, to be honest with you, because I've been looking for something as an alternative to YieldMax's GDXY, which is an income fund that trades against the GDX, which is the gold miners index. So this was interesting to me right away. I'm like, okay, so we we look through this. We see, okay, well, so using futures, it says the fund aims to produce 150% exposure to gold, has an options overlay that will focus on writing short-term spreads on a variety of underlying assets, including equity, fixed income, and commodity indices or ETFs. So now I'm like, oh, what kind of Frankenstein do we have here? So it's 150% exposure to gold. So we've got some leverage to gold itself. But then this options overlay is a little bit broad and vague. So we'll just go straight down to the portfolio holdings. Okay, so we see we've got the GLD. That's great. That's indicative of what it said its stated mission is. And we scroll down a little bit more and we go, wait a minute, MicroStrategy option spreads. We got a 250, 300 put spread. And then we see we've got the Russell index, the S&P 500 index, and then of course the standard, treasury holdings for stashing away liquid cash assets. So this is really interesting because we have some exposure here, at least via the options, to some income generation off of a couple of the indexes. And then of course, with this MicroStrategy put spread, you've got some income generating exposure to an underlying asset that's heavily tied to Bitcoin. So I do find this to be a really intriguing ETF offering. If we go to the fund overview, its distribution frequency is only quarterly, which I don't really like, but that's just how spoiled we've gotten. When I first got involved in financial markets, pretty much all you had were quarterlies. Now we get weeklies from folks like Roundhill or YieldMax, and we've gotten a little bit spoiled. I think the biggest thing for me is just having to wait a whole quarter to see what that initial distribution is going to look like out of this. However, I do think this is incredibly intriguing. One thing worth mentioning is that GDXY's management fee is almost 1%. I think it's 0.98. Here we see the management fee is 0.5%. So we've got a little bit of an edge there. Since it is a brand new fund, Robinhood account holders are going to see that the margin requirement is 100%, similar to when RDTE was when it came out a few months ago, after what I think was probably 30 or 45 days, something like that, 30 or 40 days maybe, it went down. For E-Trade account holders, you can see the margin requirement's only 50%. And at Schwab, I took a look as well. It's a 100% margin requirement. So I think this is an interesting new fund offering. We will see how it performs over the coming months and quarters, hopefully well. As always, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe if so inclined. Hope you're having a tremendous day and week, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.